What is going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones giving you a drop of sun any chance I get, and welcome to another very relaxing reaction video. What do you say we kick back and just watch a few Måneskin performances, but not just any Måneskin performances. I want to check out to see how well they did on the Italian X Factor today. Considering that's how they got their start, I figured it'd be very neat to sort of go on the Wayback Machine and check out just how they first became famous. I'm very eager to see what they had to offer in 2017 or late 2017 when they first got national attention in their home country. So I don't want to waste any more time, let's just get right into it. The first song that they covered was Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas, so that is something I'm very surprised by because it doesn't seem like it fits their genre at all. So to do a rock cover of the Black Eyed Peas, like 2005 Black Eyed Peas, is something that I have to really look into. Yo, Damiano, what the frick are you doing? Just showing your rapping skills. Yo, is he rapping in Italian? Like, I love that shit. I gotta hear more of that. Yo, I just love the way he projects his voice on this chorus. It's so epic. And he's giving it new melodies. Like, that shit sounds hot. Yo, these lights are just flashing in my face. Sometimes it can be a little hard to see. Yo, he's standing on the judge's table. Look at him. Not respecting their space at all. And I can see Victoria's rocking the fishnets. You know, she's looking glamorous in them. Oh, that little hop off the table. Okay, so let's get it started. Yeah, let's get it started. It's a very fitting song to open up your run on the show with. It's just perfect. And yo, I didn't know that Damiano could get down with the rap. He was perfectly on beat. He had a pretty good flow too, and he just sounded just so alive on that stage. And the judge's table as well. I'm very glad that he didn't kick over the coffee or something. I can see all the band members just doing their part so well, just looking nice on that stage, just really vibing with the energy. Although I gotta say, the lighting sometimes made it a bit hard to see, but you know, that's just me. But yeah, that one looks pretty fun, and I gotta say, it's a great way to start off your run. Next up is a song we're very familiar with, Beggin. I had no idea that their cover came from the X Factor. That's a new fact that I just learned recently. But yeah, let's see how they sounded performing it for the very first time. You never forget that opening. You never forget those opening vocals. Yeah, and there's the bass playing coming from Victoria, baby. I just really dig that top hat he's wearing. It's like his fucking Willy Wonka, the Johnny Depp version. Are they swimming in a pool as part of the graphics? That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't know they had the artists do that kind of thing. And there's Thomas just mugging for the camera, showing his stuff. Then he's got a lot of people now fawning over him. Look, the way he just looks at the camera, you could tell from this point that he was gonna be a huge star. He just has that charisma. Gotta shout out Ethan and his chicken pigtails. Tapping the cymbal lightly. Okay, so that was their cover of Beggin for the millionth time. It's really neat to see them just performing it on stage for the very first time. This was their first time ever doing a live cover of the song, and little did they know it would become their most well-known hit in America. They definitely had the fashion sense and the energy, and Damiano just looking great as always, just flirting with the cameraman. Everyone does their part so well, and we've heard this many, many times before. We don't need to really dig that deep into it, but it sounds great. Next on the dock is their cover of Somebody Told Me, and I believe this is a song by The Killers, which is one of their biggest songs of all time, and I'm very interested to see what they did with this. Yo, jumping off the drum kit, that looks just so great. Okay, yeah, this has energy, this has life to it, I love it. Yo, his hair just slicked back like that. Holy fuck. He has a fashion sense. And look at those like shiny bottoms he's wearing. Like that really like grabs your eye. You can really see his like vest like light up red. It kind of creates like a neat contrast. Oh man, crawling up to the camera, doing your pelvic thrusts, kneeling on the floor on the stage. Okay, somebody told me I really did enjoy that one. The way they kind of like lit up the stage and like really like played with the coloring was very interesting to me. I've never really watched the X Factor myself, the British one or the American version, but I am very interested to know, is that like something they specifically do for Italian X Factor? Because if so, that makes it way cooler than any other version. But yeah, I really did enjoy their performance there, and I really do think they brought a lot of like hype and energy to the whole thing. They definitely had the fashion sense, they really styled their hair nicely, they really like showed that they were like into the whole performance. I think I'm still a bit of a fan of Let's Get It Started, but this one, you know, it had its charm. The next performance we have on deck is from week 4 called Antemporal. I hope I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm not. Ooh. Ooh, this one has some powerful drums. You go, Ethan. Kind of looks like they're trapped in a wired fence right now. Kind of gives you this sense of like, you know, uncomfortability, of discomfort. This one has a much slower tempo compared to the other songs. Ooh, I love the way you just held that note right there. Ooh, the way you just fucking yelled right there. Like, you fucking go, Damiano. Oh, they're lowering the wired fence again around Ethan. Poor guy has to be trapped in there. Yeah, he can really sing right here. Like, he's just belting with that really, like, powerful voice. And now we got Thomas's time to shine with his guitar solo. Okay, so that was Antemporal, and yeah, that one I kind of vibed with a little bit. You could really hear some emotion in Damiano's voice, like when he's really belting those notes like on the chorus, and even a little bit as he's like wrapping it up in like the final few seconds. You can hear some like sadness in his voice, in his vocal cords. The band members all did their part very well. Victoria just rocking the bass, providing that little extra kick that the song needs. Thomas, of course, I gotta appreciate that guitar solo. But Ethan, I think, did a spectacular job in this one. He really got me hooked in with his little drumming at the start, and then it just kept up throughout the entire performance. I could really sense that power, and he really provided it within this entire song. So props to you, Ethan. Yeah, it's a really nice song, and I really, really had fun with it, honestly. Our next song is called Chosen, so let's see what we got going on here. Hi, everybody. This is Måneskin. This is a very fuzzy kind of bass. Holy shit. Ooh, there's a lot of funk in this one. I can really hear that funk just come through. He just like has to make his way through the crowd so he can get onto the stage. Oh, he dancing with a lady. He dancing with a lady. That's how you win over the votes, people. Just dance with anybody in the crowd and they will vote for you on their phones. Yo, Victoria, yo. I think she's the star of this performance. Yeah, this stage presentation is just electric. And then we just have that cool down when he's singing, follow me now. Ooh. Ooh. Bring me that funk, Thomas. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. God, I love it. Okay, so that was Chosen, and yo, I think that one might be my favorite now. I just love the energy that they all project on stage, and like, it feels like every single band member gets their own special little moment. Victoria opening up the track with that really fuzzy bass and just really like having like an earworm of a bass line just carry throughout the entire song. Thomas giving us that funk with his guitar and just really like getting everybody to groove in their seats. Ethan really providing us that power and authenticity with the drumming, especially the cymbal work. I really love the cymbal work. And Damiano, of course, he brings it all in with his electric stage presence and the way he just like really makes everyone fall in love with him. The guy really was like shaping up to be a rock star throughout these entire performances, so I gotta really like admire that. And I just really love how they present everything. There's like a lot of maroon, there's a lot of flashing lights, but you can really get a lot of maroon at that performance. Everyone had a great fashion sense, and it all just really looks so nice when you see it like actually on stage, so I really enjoyed that one. It's easily my favorite one so far. Like, I had a lot of fun with that. Next up is Kiss This, and this appears to be from week 6, I think. So, let's see what we got. Okay. Yo, is that a pole dancer right there? Yo. Oh no, that was Damiano. Yo, my boy, what you doing? This is incredible. So he's singing while pole dancing. How could you not vote for him? Like, to have good vocal work and to dance on a pole at the same time takes a lot of practice. And he has his nipples taped up, and it's like, oh my god, you going all out, my boy. Ooh. Hope his hands didn't hurt there when he slipped. This is a very seductive kind of song, I think. Like, the way he just calls it Kiss This, and the way he just sings it, like, this is some seduction right here. Oh, my goodness. Damiano, my boy. So, okay, so that might have actually taken my top spot. Like, Damiano, you never told me that you knew how to pole dance and sing at the same time. Like, that took some special skill, and it really, like, surprised me. Like, it's no wonder why they got so far in the competition. He had the right wardrobe and everything. He really had the look, and he really had the expressions on his face. He just looked so alive while he was dancing on that thing. I didn't even talk about the other band members because I was so distracted by him busting a move on the pole. For real though, they did a wonderful job performing that song, playing their instruments. They really like brought everything together as a team. Yeah, I'm very surprised that these guys didn't win the entire thing because they really like showed their stuff right there. Well, Damiano specifically, but really all of them put in special work. Next up, we have the song Flow, and I'm hoping this one is kind of like a relaxing one. Probably not. But let's see what we got going on. Oh, he's all chained up and everything. Oh, that ain't good. There's a lot of like, I can hear like a tambourine of something. Ooh, we got some acoustic guitars going on here. Starting off pretty relaxing. Yo, you can actually hear a lot of soul in his voice, you know, even though it's like very like rock heavy. Ooh, I can hear the guitar picking up a little bit. I can hear it picking up a little bit. Yeah, that belting right there. Love how he sings right there. Oh, and there we go. We got electricity just coming right in, baby. He's just yelling it out at this point. Okay, so that was Flow, and yeah, I kind of really dug that one. It was a lot more reliant on acoustic sounds, you know, that's how it started off at least, but then it kind of like really escalates into something like bombastic. Damiano sounds like a rock star, like he did in his previous performances. He really lets his voice just fly loose. The other bandmates were really great too. Ethan, he wasn't really like playing a drum, he was just like lightly tapping on another instrument. Though I gotta give props to Victoria and Thomas, they were great on the acoustic guitar, just really just relaxing there and just strumming away. It's a performance that really hooks you in and promises a good payoff, and they really did pay off. So yeah, I had fun with that one. Next up on our playlist is You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You. And yeah, this one sounds pretty interesting, has a lengthy title. So, why don't we dive in? Oh, just banging away with drums. I love how the sparks are sort of like on the projectors, and they're like on the screen. They give you like this magical sense. Ooh, that violin composition, the way it escalates with its high notes. Yeah, I just can't get over that top hat Damiano's wearing. It's so fashionable. Ooh. way it just escalates right there. Yo, the violinists, I gotta give them props, you know? They put it in some work. That rough vocal delivery just really gets to you. And now we got the sparks just like really like coming in like a swarm of flies. Ooh. Yo, falsetto much? Okay, so that was You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You, and yeah, that one felt pretty damn epic. I love how they designed the stage, like the sparks flying everywhere, and you know, Damiano looking like a freaking champ on that stage. I think what's really notable about this one is the violin work, you know, the orchestra, they sound really lovely. And they really like give this like whole sentimental vibe to the whole track. The other band members were great, like always. I really love Ethan's like drumming at the beginning. He really does know how to capture whenever he needs to. Yeah, this is another fun one, and I really do think that there is so much to, you know, be mesmerized by. And now we have what appears to be the final video in my playlist. This is a finale medley of some kind. I think it's like where they like, you know, perform one song but then transition into another and then transition into another. So let's see how we take it on home. Love the black wings he's wearing. Almost kind of reminds me of the Black Swan in a way. And he's rocking that black lipstick. Damn, you look good in that, man. They have all these dancers just dressed up in these shiny outfits. It's incredible. Yeah, they're just running across that stage, just like really like going to everybody in the crowd, trying to get them hyped. Yo, I gotta say, like, I don't know if I could stand on a platform that's raised that high in a venue. I don't know, it will kind of give me a little bit of fear. I ain't a fan of heights. Oh, I think this is the transition part. Yeah, here we go, Take Me Out, I know this one. I used to bump it all the time on my Kids Bop album. You know, the kids version. The way his hair just flies everywhere as he's running across the stage. So here we go. Take me out! I just love that fishnet suit. Like, you can't go wrong with fishnets. Yo, the rapid singing. I remember hearing that on all the records. Love it. Oh, we got the pole dancing again. Oh, we got the confetti just flying everywhere, baby. Let's go. I mean, it's the finale. I gotta dance in my seat. Rah! Woo! Okay, so that was the finale performance they gave on X Factor, and yo, that one just really hyped me the fuck up. The way they smoothly transitioned into one song from the next, and the way they just really looked alive on that stage just really got me into it. It's the type of video that makes me wish I was there at a certain point. But yeah, Damiano just looks so well in that, you know, fishnet suit or that fishnet top. It looks just splendid. I love the black wings he wore at the beginning and the way he just like stood up in front of the crowd. Of course, we had our little dash of pole dancing to, you know, really give the performance some, you know, aesthetics, if you would say. I really enjoyed the stage presence from Victoria and Thomas especially. They really seemed like they were really like getting into it and really hyping up the crowd, really making them excited for this final like performance they were giving for the series. Ethan did a lot of great drumming work, especially with the cymbals. I gotta give him props. He really seems like he does a lot of good work for the band. And an overall just great look, just a great presence, great presentation. I really enjoyed watching today. It's sad that they didn't win. But yeah, they seem to be super, super talented, and they were talented back then, they're talented now. And they just are absolute rock stars, and I'm so glad that people were excited for them enough to like make them global superstars. They would go on to win Eurovision and just take the world by storm. And honestly, it's great that they found their footing in this show specifically. So Thank you, X Factor. So now that I've checked out every single performance Måneskin gave on the X Factor, or every performance I could find, I now want to give a special announcement to everybody watching. This July, I'm going to be heading over to Italy to see Måneskin perform at Circus Maximus. And I plan on doing a vlog where I film myself flying over to the country and seeing them perform for the first time. And of course, I might do a little bit of sightseeing, you know, checking out Italy and seeing everything they have to offer. It's crazy because this is my first time ever traveling outside of America, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also very excited. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for any vlogs that I put out in July, because I want this to be a really big project that I put out. And I really thank you for watching this video to the end to see the special announcement that I was going to give. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this incredible watch. I hope you had fun. If you want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Twitter and my Twitch. The links are going to be in the description. And be sure to check me out on Patreon as well. You can give me some great support in return for some great rewards. But that's where we're going to wrap up. My name is Gabriel Jones, and the sun may be setting, but I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.